should you go with the advice of a mentor or do you follow your gut?
The only ones I regret are the times that I listened to somebody instead of myself. Those were painful lessons. But I think with any of those, listen to, if you trust your mentor, listen to what your mentor has to say, because I think that's a good opportunity for them to provide a view of yourself that you may or may not have. And frankly, if you're hearing from your mentor and you hear it at home or you hear it from your parents or whatever, particular things about your personality, either that this is super charming or this needs to go, then those are probably accurate statements if you're hearing it on both sides. But earlier on in my career, a coworker back in Columbus, Ohio, Jim Ayton, told me advice I continue to think of most weeks, every week, even still many years later, which was always do what's right for the company. And sometimes you get in situations where you're trying to decide, do I release this product? Is it ready to go? I know it's got bugs. Or what's more important, this project or that project? You have to really step back and say, what's most important to the company? And if you can stay focused on that, I think that's great advice from a mentor. Stay true to that. And it helps you distinguish what's right and wrong with yourself taken out of the picture if you look at it from a company perspective. And that's paid off for me throughout my career, throughout my life. I can be proud of the choices I've made, and also know that I've done the right thing. So a good boss or a mentor can point you in the right direction. They can really help foster confidence and assess your skills, but they can't live your life. If people are pushing you in one way or another, ultimately you've got to make the decision. But look for the trends. If you're hearing multiple things, if you're hearing the same thing from multiple people, then it's the truth. So look at those and work on those.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we've talked about not just finding the right role based on your strengths, but also finding, or the importance of finding the right job that allows you to be part of an authentic structure where you can be more of yourself. Can you maybe talk about that?
Sure. Yeah. I think you've got to find the right boss, especially in I was going to say in higher positions, but that's not true. I think it's true of all levels in my career. But find the boss and become the boss if you end up going into management. So I've built my career around a few key leaders, probably 5, and followed them from my first VP who moved me into project management that I mentioned back in Ohio, a massive career change from technical writing to project management, but I'm still the same person, still the same skills. But look for people that share your work ethic, share your values, and help them succeed. And that has always paid off in my career of just doing the right thing, but making sure that they're successful. And it played into my personality type, as you were talking about, like, we don't change much. I like to be the right-hand person that is sort of behind the scenes, making sure that everything looks really easy.